What's up, everybody? I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We're going to watch My Hero Academia, Season 3, Episode 13. What's happening now? We're moving into dorms.
Why do you keep reading the episode?
I wasn't reading the episode. That's just what happened. What's the name of the episode? I didn't even look at it.
Moving into dorms.
Oh, well, okay.
Bullshit. There's no way you didn't
Straightforward. Just straightforward. Okay, so...
Me, personally, I don't care about the titles, but he does. But clearly, he's proving that that's not true anymore.
So, like, what's upsetting is that if you're a girl, why would you want to be in the same, like, living in the same building as Mineta? You know what I'm saying? Who acts as, like,
At the same time, why do you want to act like a total freak like that and then live with all those girls who hate you?
I would not, the two people I don't want to live with, Mineta, Bakugo. Just imagine, Bakugo, he's like, it's so weird watching him, like, just do something normal. He's like, the fuck are you talking about? Get over here, I'll kick your ass! So
in the last episode, yeah, they're going to move into dorms.
I really liked, the thing about Deku's mom. Like, I don't know if he should go to UA because...
We saw Small Might do a Texas smash.
Oh, yeah! You know what? Oh, he punched him in the face. I forgot about that. It really reminded me of that scene from Madagascar.
What scene?
Alex! Marty! Alex! Marty! Alex? Marty! Ah, sugar honey iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that reminded me of him. They just punched him in the face. And then he hugged him, and yeah, it reminded me of that scene from Endgame where Iron Man hugs Spider-Man. He's like...
This is nice.
He started doing the yellow sparkly thing that he does all the time. What are you doing? He's like, I had a nice hug. He's like, oh, this is nice. Oh, yeah. And Bakugo's mom.
By the way, Patreon is the thing.
Patreon is the thing.
Let's do it.
That was all. The episode's title called "Moving into Dorms." That's literally all that happened. And then they had a room contest where nothing of consequence happened. I'm sorry. I don't think they would do filler for just this one episode. I could see this happening in the manga. I think it would have happened in the manga. I think this is supposed to be a de-stress for all the crazy shit that happened. In all reality, how would you feel if you were like, you guys shouldn't go, and they went anyway, and it'd kind of create this weird dynamic in the class, wouldn't it? But this is we can still be friends. I kind of get it.
Seems kind of flawed. Ostu's logic.
Keep in mind they're teenagers.
True, but you're breaking the rules. Breaking the rules is something that villains do. But at the same time, can you really expect them to just stand by when their friend is missing?
Yeah. We got a good look at Deku's arm. That's ouch. You know how there's Japanese writing on Deku's shirts?
Yeah.
You know what? The what we're watching, it doesn't translate, but I know what it means. I figured out what it means. There's different versions of the shirt, and they all say things like t-shirt, workout, exercise shirt.
In Japanese?
In Japanese. It's literally just, you're wearing a t-shirt. It'd be like if you wore a t-shirt and it just said shirt.
A tattoo in Japanese that translates to tattoo.
So deep, man. I love the reaction from Uraraka because she's poor. She's like, I'm living in a mansion. She's falling over. I also love the part from Ida. She's like...
Is she living in her own place before the dorms?
No, she was with her parents.
Well, but after the sports festival, remember? She unlocks the door and then it's like, wait, what's going on?
I think it's because her parents were supposed to be at work.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I remember they showed up and they were like, yeah, we took the day off to greet you at home at the sports festival or whatever. And then I love the part where Uraraka's like, why do you have so many glasses? She's laughing. He's like, because I expect them all to be destroyed during training. Just smashed to bits. And what I think is funny is...
Ida's proverb, be prepared.
He's such a Boy Scout. That is the motto of the Boy Scouts, always be prepared. And then, I get wanting to have extras of things that you expect to be destroyed. Why'd you put them on shelves? Why'd you shelf your glasses?
Who's the MVP?
MVP? Whoever put Mineta in that wad of tape.
Who do you think it has to be then?
Sero.
Sero?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? And then I figured it out. And it was floating, so I'm assuming Uraraka just floated it. He's just in there. Because he's being nasty. All throughout this whole episode could just be summarized by me and you rolling our eyes at the shit Mineta is saying. It's like, god damn it.
I really cannot stand Mineta. Look, honestly, there are a couple times where he comes in clutch, like when he just throws all of his.
It's useful.
And then when he did his special move, Great Rush, that was actually pretty cool.
I did like the idea that he knew about Midnight and used what he knew about her to manipulate her into the situation where he could trap her and then rush past her. But he's nasty. I hear a lot of people like...
You remember one of the things he said in the USJ incident? Like, I had a good poop this morning, so my balls are extra sticky. God damn it.
People often compare him to Jiraiya from Naruto because Jiraiya is also a pervert. But the thing about Jiraiya is that I actually give a shit about him. He's... Like, Jiraiya actually fucking does cool shit. Mineta's just a short diaper baby who's nasty.
You know what time it is now? I need to find the opening song.
I keep my ideals with me.
That's not the same one.
Maybe they were talking about getting licenses.
Provisional hero licenses.
That's something that I think would, like, if you have that, you can do hero stuff and you won't get in trouble. Like what's been going on all the time. Like, like
they're allowing them to get it.
Yeah.
But because it's like, you know what, everything that's happened, you kind of need this.
And also, like, the class keeps getting attacked. But also, they were supposed to get them at the training camp, but then the training camp got canceled. Or they were supposed to, like, train to get them.
What do you mean it didn't get canceled? It got attacked.
Yeah, it got interrupted. I think Deku lives next to Tokoyami. Like, he's his neighbor. Because they went to Deku's room and then they went to Tokoyami's room.
Yeah.
Just imagine Deku's like sleeping. He's just sleeping in bed and he wakes up to the sound. Shut up, Dark Shadow!
I believe it.
And it's just, Deku's like, the fuck?
I've watched all of Tokoyami's appearances in Season 1 and Season 2. Those are two separate videos.
Okay.
And it's like, yes!
Oh yeah,
on that video you showed me earlier.
Oh yeah, okay. So I keep calling a Dark Shadow a stand, but I mean because
please stop calling him that. He's not a stand.
You are right. He is not a stand because if he were a stand, then no one would be able to see him because only other stand users can see stands. Okay.
Yes, that's why he's not a stand, Josh. You're exactly right.
Thank you.
Except you're not. Fuck you.
Okay, but if Dark Shadow ever goes, then you have to agree with me.
He's not a stand.
All
never will be a stand. I don't care what he does.
I love the idea that you put Dark Shadow next to Oyama, like all about the darkness and all about the light, and he's like doing this shit.
You know what happens? Middle of the night. What happens? Middle of the night happens. Something happens. He loses control of Dark Shadow. Just break the wall between their rooms.
Like that, it was like maybe you should have put him on. Maybe this should have been a floor with Tokoyami. Like, oh man, what if he loses control in the dorms? Who should we put next to him? Bakugo, Todoroki, and Aoyama. There you go. Who'd you have to think had the best room? I like Kirishima's room. I like the idea that Tokoyami's room is like he's like the emo edgelord from middle school. Apparently, like that's because remember Kirishima was like, oh, I had a keychain like this when I was in middle school.
I can't remember whose room I liked most. Damn it. They took their time going through all of them.
What was up with Todoroki? He was acting weird. He was like, how did you refloor this whole apartment in just one day? With hard work. Why is he acting? Was he a robot?
Who do you think is the traitor?
I've heard theories. People think it's Kaminari. People think it's Invisible Girl.
But who do you think it is?
I have no idea. I couldn't imagine it being one of the students, unless it was somebody like I don't know, like Invisible Girl. I can see that because I don't really.
You would never see her in the background.
I could imagine it being like one of the teachers. Like it could be.
And I think I told you this.
It wouldn't be a shocker if it was like Cementos.
We talked about what would happen if she were to eat food.
Well, we saw her eat cake. What happened to the cake?
Back in season 1, you can see her eating noodles, and it just like goes up to this point, and then it just disappears. So MVP is Sero. All right.
Yes.
I can get behind that.
Other idea is
like Mineta.
It's like I just imagine like they're having that conversation, like, hey, what happens if I put my finger in Hagakure's mouth? What will happen? Like, the finger would be there. She's invisible. Yeah, but food disappears when she goes in. Does that mean my finger would disappear? They're like, whoa. Let's test it out. And she's like, stop it. No one is sticking their fingers in me, okay? I know what I said.
That's a bad thought.
I know what I said.
No. I was thinking something else.
No one is sticking anything up is not an option. What's a urethra? Are you crazy? I hope people know I was referencing Friends. They might think I'm being nasty.
Dude,
okay.
I mean,
we've been
just okay, Josh. Here's a horrible thought.
Your dick disappearing when you have intercourse with Invisible Girl.
I was gonna whisper it to you, but sure.
Yeah, and I was saying the actual thing. Okay, we've been talking a long time, and this episode was just nothing, really. I mean, it was just the transition. Like, okay, the dorm life. We don't have to...
You know, with Hokagure, it actually would be the disappearing salami.
Mineta. I've seen, like, these...
Mineta's a pervert because he exists in this world.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? I find, like, these fan art things about My Hero Academia, but it's, like, it's called, like, the actor AU, like, the actor alternate universe. Yeah, I'll wrap this up. I'll finish my thought and I'll wrap it up. It's, like, it's a fan art of, like, behind the scenes, like, implying that the show is, like, a live-action show, and they're actually, like, how they would film this live-action. So it's, like, Bakugo, and he's, like, it'll look really cool when they put in the special effects later. And then, like, and then they have, like, a little, green... like clump, and it's supposed to be Mineta. It's like, hey Mineta, it's like, and then they labeled it trash. But I love the idea that he's CGI'd in, and like the Invisible Girl wears like a green screen suit so they can chroma key her out of the frame. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys in the next one.